Hi, I'm Barry John, and welcome to Let's Play Descent. I have two co-commentators, and let them introduce themselves.
I'm Leylite, and I'm here to help.
I'm Speedball, and I'm here to hinder.
And I'm about to face the worst enemy in the game!
Whoa,
Welcome to Mercury.
Action
Enjoy
start.
your stay.
No, I'm not talking about these guys. Yes, welcome to Mercury. I'm going to ignore the contents of that secret passage because I hate this level.
Whoa!
I hate this level with a passion.
Enemy spawning hallways.
Right in the initial room.
Ah, that's the bane of our
Yep,
existence. Right there.
and surprise guest.
Yeah.
So, you thought you were hot stuff with the Vulcan cannon. Now enemies get them too. They're hit scan.
Enemies with hit scan weapons feels like just plain unfair in this kind of game.
If it makes you feel any better, a full contact burst from one of these guys is 30 damage. And-
Thankfully, they're not too aggressive on the earlier difficulties, but they're still infamously bad.
Yeah.
And
this
then there's
guy-
these guys that are just annoying.
Yeah. We even got a briefing about these guys earlier in the game, but they haven't. This is the first time actually showing up.
Hey, help us!
I'll come back.
Ah!
Ow! 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 There goes 20 shields.
Even
At
the
least you
noise,
actually saw him this time.
even the noise it makes is terrible. The
Yeah, the robot pigs. Even
Okay,
if
that
you know where they are, they're still a headache to take out with no damage.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that was still a dumbfire concussion missile shot. It was dead on. I still lost 8 points of shields. And there's another one of them hiding back here.
Wait for it.
Backed up with missiles. So let's talk about my not-so-bane of my existence. There is this certain class of enemy that splits into multiple smaller enemies when he shows... Ow. When he shows up.
Hey, you split into smaller things too.
Well, that's what
why we were
multiple lives are for. And this stuff.
That's why we were saving that secret hallway for just such an emergency.
Yeah, good thing we weren't carrying any hostages, huh?
Yeah. It's almost like I knew this was going to come.
Yeah, so this is basically the game's just outright saying, hey, we're gonna kill you. Get ready.
Yeah, and this was also the part where I realized, you know what? I actually sat there and just carefully managed the enemies in that particular room. It turns out they spawn, like, there's two spawners. They spawn in 10 enemies each in a cycle, and then they won't spawn any more enemies in for a while.
Is
So
that,
Yeah, if you're patient, you can basically just sit down, take out those enemies, and then advance.
now, do the enemies that come out of spawners ever drop loot, or
Yes.
can you farm them? Okay.
But it's usually not a good idea to farm.
Especially not up close. They tend to react faster than you can because they're computers. They're good at that.
And I chose this particular path for a very specific reason. Because if you try to come up to this alleyway from the right here, give me a second to just show the way. If you try to pop up basically through this gap, coming up right over here, you get that.
Ambushed.
Yes. And then double ambushed when you try to go through that corridor I just came out of.
Oh yeah, because then the other Vulcan guy would be shooting you from all the way down that hallway, I guess?
Yep.
Good
That's
times.
Not even including the scripted ambushes that happen when, like, doors open up and enemies pop out.
Yep.
Yeah, this level is just treacherous from start to finish.
Yeah, and I'm keeping in my deaths. I just want to show you guys just how much of a pain this thing is, because this isn't, an easy game at all. I've said it before. I'm playing this on medium difficulty, and it is kicking my ass.
Yeah, back in the day when I was first getting started, I played on, the second of 5 difficulties. I think that was, Rookie, and it still handed me my butt on a platter. It's rough.
Yep. Just so the people know, I will be doing a couple of recordings where it's basically Barry John plays insane difficulty. See how long before he dies.
Is it going to be 3 seconds? Is it going to be 4 seconds? Who knows?
Yeah. Alright, so here's a spare quad laser power-up, just in case you missed it on the previous level. But Speedball
Or you
wasn't
died
with
when
us.
you were holding the previous one.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I still haven't even collected my power-ups from... Oh, crap. Now, people were commenting about friendly fire and whatnot there. Well, in this case, there's the Gatling guy hiding out behind the Hulk. Ow. And he doesn't fire at you while the Hulk's in the way.
So they're programmed to avoid friendly fire if possible.
Yes. Now, I mean, you can force friendly fire on occasion, but never count on it.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't think those Hulks ever run out of missiles, ever.
No, they don't. Well, to be fair to them, I mean, they are bigger than you, so they have more room for more missiles.
It looks like if you're right in their face, they also hesitate to shoot at you, like they won't point blank their missiles at you.
I wouldn't rely on that too much, though, because if you hit them, it'll knock them back.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, now I am not going to go into this room very seriously, because there's 2 more Vulcan guys hiding up behind there, in the upper left, or in the upper section of that room, and the only thing up there is a Vulcan cannon power-up.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't gotten the message by now, just running right into a room with no cover will get you shot at from multiple angles.
Yeah. And to think, we're still 1 level away from the end of the demo.
This was back in the day when demos could include the first whole fourth of the game.
Yeah. But don't forget, I played the Exile series, and the demo for that one was the first third of the game. Ow. Die already.
I think Duke Nukem 3D was similarly generous. Came out around this same era,
Mm-hmm. And this is me just planning out here, because I'm in the end section of this particular level. It's very back-loaded in terms of key access running through to the end here. Here's the blue door, the yellow door's opposite corner here, and then the red door's in the middle, and if you know what you're doing, you can skip 70% of this level.
Yeah, thankfully, even as nasty as this game is, it still usually gives you breathers every now and then just to plot your next move.
Yeah. And fortunately, the game pauses when you go to the map, so... Come on, is there anybody out there?
Oh!
Well, at least he
Aw, man.
Hey, the missile I fired off hit him, so...
If when we get back there, he's probably dead.
It's okay.
Yes.
Those guys only kill you once each per enemy. You're doing fine.
Yeah. But I'm still life neutral on this level. I've lost 2 and I've gained 2 based on the points, so...
Hey, they're able to... Whoa! And now you're down 1.
And
Yeah,
yes,
even basic enemies, they're a problem.
And by the way, yes, my explosion destroyed some enemies.
They really did think of everything.
Yeah. And this is me grabbing the spread fire, because...
Again.
Yeah, I might need it.
I appreciate that, even though we're still in basically just a bunch of corridors and stuff, for each planet they tend to use a different tile set. Like Mercury has way more rocks and lava.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Seems like we're kind of getting back up to strength here. We'll just have to figure out how not to get killed next time we go into the same area.
Honestly, because, this game uses lives, it's just a straight-up battle of attrition.
Did we drop our quad laser? Is it in here?
Yes, there it is.
Oh, good.
Thankfully, you don't have to worry about anybody taking it away from us. Yes.
Multiplayer! I know, you're also thinking of Descent 2.
So it'll be there waiting for us, ready for when we're ready to pick it up.
Yep. Oh, god damn it. Nice thing about homing missiles. You don't have to have line of sight to an enemy to fire. You can blind fire them around a corner, and they'll go, oh hey, there's an enemy, and turn to face it.
Yeah, that's critical. Absolutely critical.
Yeah.
Homing missiles and, on occasion, proximity mines for those few enemies that like to pursue you.
Yeah. I know I've made a verboten, don't talk too much about Descent 2 in the thread, but the utility of the homing missile is something that the game developers recognized and one-upped in the sequel, because you need it.
Yeah, this is a game that makes you use all of your tools you have, except maybe your concussion missiles, and even then they can help sometimes.
Yeah, even then they're just like, I know exactly where the enemy is, I can strafe right past them, fire off a couple of concussion missiles before they get a chance to get out of the way. And, this little section here feels a little familiar. Like, just the way you've got the vertical secret passage above the doors to go through it. But actually...
I guess they're training people to look for those.
Yeah, oh, son of a wordage. Die.
Was he upside
Something
down?
that
or
small
were
should
you
not
upside
be
down?
that powerful.
Yeah. Okay, now, this room is a straight-up trap. Go ahead, you tell me this isn't a trap.
Oh, yeah. Two obvious secret entrances to the left and right that will open up with enemies. Yeah, that's right. Time to use
No
proximity
cover
mines.
at all.
So, plan A. Out come the mines. Now, yes, I did hit myself on the mines. Now, plan B is...
Oh!
Crap!
Run for it!
It looks like the ambush came from more than one direction.
Oh, wait till... Here's the thing. I wanted to trigger the ambush so that the room was open, because I've been saving a power-up that I didn't show off to you guys right off.
Ah, the chainsaw.
Nope. And this is me... Past Barry John, what are you doing? You had a plan. Oh, wait, there's the plan. Ladies and gentlemen, there's an invincibility power-up right there in the door underneath...
They knew.
Yeah, they knew. So here I am. I'm invincible. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is a great thing used for concussion missiles. When you don't take damage.
So just point blank those missiles. Yeah!
Yep.
They are not kidding. I don't think there's anything that hurts you at all when you're invincible.
Yep,
At least I can't think of
down
anything.
here.
And you can't open that until the ambush is sprung?
Yep.
Oh. So you
Right.
dying there is probably developer intent. Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's developer intent, or you can come into this room with its little lava pit. This is just me checking things out ahead of time. Come on, Barry John. You're supposed to show off that power-up. Oh, right. This particular, reactor core is guarded by homing missiles and Vulcan cannons.
Yeah, that's what those Red Hulks do.
Yeah, and that's the...
that's what our lock-on
That's
counter
the,
does.
them letting us know that we're in trouble.
Yep. But I think
We don't have any chaff or anything to distract the homing missiles, do we?
Nope.
Oh boy.
I think if you lay a bomb behind you and you have enough distance, the missile will hit the bomb, but that's very risky.
Yeah, I've heard it tell that sometimes you can fire off flares, and they will get distracted by the flares.
still, your best bet is to fly behind a wall at maximum speed, because if you're not fast enough, the splash damage will still hit you anyway.
Yeah. And it's just me topping off my energy, because why not? I mean, I do
I'm
get
not
bonus
sure
points.
how good a flare would do, because those things shoot in front of you, and most distraction items in real life do not.
Well, the idea is that you're actually flying backwards, because there's no speed penalty, and you can flare behind you. But, okay, I did a stream recording a couple of weeks back. Not actually a recording, sorry. A stream of me just play testing and practicing levels ahead of time. I was caught in a long corridor with a homing guy at the far end, and I panicked. I had the Vulcan cannon up, so I just held down the Vulcan cannon, sprayed and prayed, and actually shot down the homing missile.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know you could do that.
But don't forget, Speedball, all these weapons are modeled in the game. They're not abstracts.
So
And-
they could shoot down your missiles as well, then.
Yes, but the guys that have homing missiles usually don't have... Okay, past Barry John, were you an idiot? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I missed something here. There's a cloaking power-up I missed. In the lava room.